When Andre Gomes takes part in a hug-a-thon for charity next month, the temptation for some will be to grab him and not let go. Please don't do that. Because there are other, less awkward, ways to help Everton keep hold of the Barcelona midfielder beyond the end of his season-long loan, and they are crucial too. Playing a game of football in the old Lancastrian market town of Burnley will not have been on Gomes' bucket list, but what will have helped the Blues persuade him to stay was not only the resultant way Marco Silva's side played on Boxing Day, but the reception he was awarded as he was subbed off. Thousands of Evertonians in the away end at Turf Moor sang as one. Andre Gomes. He turned his head, looked at the fans who chanted his name, soaked it in for a second or two, and then applauded them. It was impossible not to feel the connection. Everton's Andre Gomes, left, and Burnley's Jack Cork, right, battle for the ball during the Premier League match at Turf Moor. Image, Dave Thompson, PA Wire. Gomes already sounds as though he is taken with Everton, and how could that moment not have strengthened the emotional bond? Because even though Silva, Marcel Brands, the board, the backroom staff and his teammates all have a part to play in making Gomes feel at home, the supporters will make the difference in the end. Of course, Gomes will want to know he is signing for the right manager, that the club have plans to bolster the squad with better players and that they have the real potential to be challenging the best teams in the Premier League. Playing in the Europa League next season may also be important to the 25-year-old. Wages will be a factor, of course, and Everton may have to make him their highest-paid player over the length of a 4- or 5-year contract, but the Portuguese midfielder can get a hefty salary at umpteen other clubs. He is good enough to be playing in the Champions League and he would be content with different teams. We can't kid ourselves about that. But the ace up Everton's sleeve is the fans and how they can make him feel special like no other club can right now. His time at Barcelona turned into a footballing hell for the Euro 2016 winner, but being at Goodison has to feel like heaven, and so the Blues must use the advantage of having a full season to work a charm offensive, and this is where the fans come in. And their influence cannot be underplayed, because making Gomes feel loved will simply be a case of history repeating itself at Goodison. In the summer of 2014, Romelu Lukaku was weighing up his options after returning to Chelsea. Season on loan at West Brom was followed by another at Everton, where he scored 16 goals in all competitions, with the last coming on the final day at Hull City. Afterwards, he went over to the buoyant Blues, who hollered his name, and he chucked his shirt and boots to them as a way of saying thanks. Romelu Lukaku applauds the fans after the match between Hull City and Everton at the KC Stadium on May 11, 2014. Image, Jan Kruger. Getty Images. Undoubtedly, they played a huge part in ensuring those mementos weren't just a parting gift, as he signed permanently for a club record £28 million 2.5 months later, despite interest from a host of other clubs. 5 years on, and almost to the day, Evertonians are sure to give Gomes a similar send-off in the away end at Spurs' new ground, assuming it's finished by then, on the final day of the season. If he likes to stay at Everton, which is what I hope, then that helps us a lot, so it is important that we do everything to make him feel comfortable so that he is happy to stay here, and then I will try to do my job, Marcel Brands told The Echo on Friday. More great work from the Blues fans, and Brands' life will be made a hell of a lot easier.